Well, it looks like we're rolling, but I'm not sure. Oh, maybe this is why I never get anything done, because I'm always messing with OBS settings or some other social media interruption. But is what it is, I suppose. So it's January the 3rd, 2026, and I need to do some painting. And so here I am. Not knowing what to say, what to do, which order to do anything. So well, let's just go to the canvas then, shall we? So base and side cam. Okay, here we go. I'm going to shut off my YouTube here, probably sucking up valuable data to the stream. So I only have OBS running with 2 cameras, one which I'm not using, so I might as well turn that off actually, because that might be sucking away. I think maybe this camera, there's the bench camera, which let's just leave that going, see what happens. It might not be so bad now I've turned off the internet. So I decided that I'm going to use this 10x8 Winsor Newton canvas board as my palette. I was using a tile. Tile works good. I might have to try and get some bigger tiles actually, because the tile I was using was just a standard 6-inch square tile, something like that. Wasn't really quite big enough. So we'll see how this works. Tuck that under there so it don't move around. There we go. One canvas. A bit dark. Is my screen a bit dark? I wonder if I put some more light on the subject. Is that too shadowy, too bright? That is a bit bright, isn't it? And shadowy. I don't like the shadows. That's better. Less shadows. Let's deal with it. Just maybe bring this light down a bit. Let's just get that just out of there. And let's check the other scenes. We got zoom and bench. We got face and bench. Oh, zoom and bench. What's the difference? Was there no difference? Alright, okay, so face cam, face and bench, face and desktop, face and side cam. Let's just leave it on the side cam on there, that's quite nice. And get on with something rather than faffing around like I am, talking to myself as usual. Maybe I should put this up there so we can see if I get any chats. It'll be a bit easier to see if I'm getting chats over there because it's kind of more in my eye line. I don't want to miss any chats if I happen to get any, which is a pretty rare occurrence. In fact, I haven't had any on YouTube yet. I'm just talking to myself because I've got no viewers anyway. So anyway, so I've got all the colours I want now down there. Brushes. What brushes am I going to use today? In fact, I wasn't even going to start with a brush. I was going to start with, I've got this mixture of linseed oil and some turpentine. Because this cloud area here where it's cobalt blue, very bright cobalt blue, very sharp edges on the clouds, blah blah blah, and it's just irritating me. So what I was going to do is going to get a cloth, just a little cloth, and I'm going to take back some of these edges with this. Hopefully, I did a little bit there a little while ago, a couple of weeks ago, whatever it was, when I was just in passing. So I'm just going to get some of this linseed oil, just a few drops of linseed oil in some turpentine, and I'm just going to start rubbing back on these edges. I might have to hold the canvas here. A bit wobbly. Is it working? Yeah, let's lift that up. Smells nice. I just need to stop making excuses for myself and just paint it. I know Ash Ram have been waiting for this painting since when did I start it? August 18th, I think it was. August 18th of 2025 I started. But various things have been going on. Unfortunately, my mother passed away on late September 20th. She was dealing with this thing called PSP or progressive supranuclear palsy, basically a neurological condition similar to Parkinson's, and it's just nasty brain disease where so-called prions, whatever they actually are, misfolded proteins of some kind that conglomerate in parts of the brain which affect motor coordination, ability to swallow and speak properly, and also affects the balance and ability to walk and move. Terrible. And anyway, that's what she was dealing with for the last 4 years, 3.5 to 4 years. It's took its toll, and she passed away. God rest her, whatever God is. I hope she's in a better place than this crazy world we seem to be in at the moment. And another reason I just need to get back into painting, because I've been spending far too much time worrying about the world, and there's nothing I can't do anything to it. I can't change the other side of the world. I can have an opinion about it, that's all. As plebs, as plebeians, who it's a little bit, I took a little bit off. I'm not going to do too much. I'll get high on this stuff. Anyway. There we go. What now? Oh, what now? I was looking at and thinking about the sky in these two paintings. The other one's back. Can you see the other one? If I go to my other view, or if I go to my face cam, you can see it behind me a bit better. Oh, where am I? Over there. There's Rami's Archer Pavilion, and the sky on that one again is very blue. It's seeming very daytime blue to me, and I don't want it to be daytime. I already decided it's going to be an evening scene, possibly even with a moon somewhere in here. I originally thought the moon up here, but I don't want it up there. It's too high. I'm kind of thinking it should be maybe from a compositional point of view. If I'm to use golden ratio 1.6381 or whatever it is, 6831, somewhere about there. 1.63. Is it? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. As long as it's roughly around about the right place. About 1.6, for argument's sake, because it's easier just to round it. What are we talking about? 1.6. I'm talking about if the edge is 1, well, the 0.6 is going to be 60%, isn't it? 1.6. 1 of 1.6 is about 60%. Well, the 0.6 is the 60% of the 100. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so we're talking about a line which runs 0.6 up the side of the canvas. You can't even see what I'm pointing at, can you? Because I'm on the wrong screen. Let's change it back to side cam. 0.6 is round about here. And if I draw a line across the diagonal, if I go 0.6 up here, we're talking the moon. To have the moon in roughly the golden point, we're talking about it about here. If it's up here, it's kind of like misplaced. It doesn't flow right. To me, it doesn't anyway. But my reasoning for the position of the moon, which is going to be through this diagonal, and 0.6 of the way up the canvas, which is going to be here. So we're looking at the moon somewhere around in about here. This is going to be behind these clouds, which might be quite interesting. Should we just put it there just for the argument's sake? Where's the white? Let's just do it. We got zinc white. I'm using, again, if you haven't watched any of this, we're using water mixable oil colours because I'm in a small room and the fumes from oil paint is probably not a good idea. So I'm actually just going to, even with, okay, what's going on here? I'm trying to manoeuvre this air filter I have under here. It's not even plugged in. Don't worry about that one. Good Lord. I've got a little one over here. I've got a little, you can't see it from there, it's a little bench top air filter. I'm going to turn it on high. And I don't know if, I don't think you'll be able to hear that. You might do when I'm speaking. I don't like the sound of it. Put it on medium again. Crikey. Anyway. Let's put the white right in the middle of the I'm trying to get so you can just about see my oh, we lost connection. Trying to reorganize this. I mean, how's that? Maybe that's better. Try that. You can see my palette just about. Is that better? Yeah, and you'll be able to see the side of my head. You can't really see all the details in there. Maybe this is a bit bright. So actually what you're seeing now on the screen is probably not good for me. So, droid cam, where's the droid cam? Let's see what filters we have. Add filter. Color correction. Okay. Change the gamma. That's better. That's better. That's actually quite severe. I'll change it just a little bit back again. Filter, color correction, gamma, put a bit back in there. Maybe about there. Yeah, that might be a bit better. That's closer to what I can see, more or less. Alright, I'm going to brush them out. I'm going to use just this data roundy round. I don't even know if this is real hog's hair. It might be synthetic hog's hair, possibly. I can't tell you. It doesn't say. I should know, but I don't. And here's my cleaning pot, which is just got water in it because we're using water earth. Crikey, I think I'm growing mould in there. I better go and clean that out. It's a good time to check out my pause feature. Alright, 3, 2, 1. I'm back. Now, I still didn't clean it out. There's like some slime growing in it. I should put that in the microscope. Alright. I'm going to find a petri dish. Maybe we'll do that later. Pretty disgusting, but I'm going to scoop it out with this. Like this slime. Can you see it? And then get some distilled water. There. I don't know if you can see that in there. It's some slime from the inside of my water cleaning vessel. I'll put that up on the windowsill with the other swamp that's growing on the windowsill. Alright. Oh, crikey. I'm starting to get paint everywhere now. Oh crap. I'll do it, it'll ruin my trousers. I should change my trousers. Oh. What a nightmare. Water paste, it should come out. I am going to get this little bit of a moon put in there just so I've done some painting. I'm going to take a break in a minute because this is going all hairily wrong. I need to put some different trousers on, the ones I don't mind getting paint on. So anyway, so there's my diagonal, there's my point there. Somewhere. Let's put it in right there. I think right there. That's where I want it. Don't know how big it's going to be, but we'll blend it out. There, so somewhere in there. Let's do no more than that. And yes, so the other thing I was going to talk about was the colour of the sky. It's too blue. It's too cobalty blue. So I want it to be kind of a more of a green colour, because I was in Ashram's living room over Christmas, and their room, well, has quite a bit of green, and not that I'm trying to make this painting fit their decor, but green would fit the decor better. So I suppose I am really choosing green because of the curtains Ashley's going to buy. So Ashley, it's your fault that I'm using green now and I'm getting paint everywhere on my trousers. I've got white paint on black trousers. I gotta get this. Get my thinner. I'm going to take a break in a minute and change this to stream number 2 because I can smell food downstairs as well. And I've got to put some jeans on, blue jeans. No matter what colour jeans they are, but they are blue, the ones I'm going to put on. I don't care if I get paint on them. It's my work clothes. That's what jeans are for, working in. Aren't they? I think they are. I think that's why they are. I think I might have had my microphone turned up a bit too high. I just turned it down a bit. Anyway, I'm going to end this stream right at the moment because those two things, food and trousers. And my stream probably isn't recording because I got error. YouTube is not responding. So you probably didn't record all this shite anyway. Excuse my French. So I'm going to stop the stream. But before I stop the stream, let's just Go to extro. Thanks for watching, if you did, or will in the future. Be seeing you.